Okay, everybody, my name is Lowell, and welcome to the channel. So we have a high-tier patron choice for us today. This is going to be Skinny Lister, who we did last time with the longest johns. This one is going to be 13 miles. So let's jump into this one.
Morning, young man. Morning. So here we are, it's just gone 7, Saturday morning, 13th of January, and we are gathered to haul a lifeboat for 13 miles to Port Lockyer in celebration of 125 years since the Overland launch, the famous Overland launch. We wrote a song about 13 miles.
I think I remember this story. There was a ship off the coast, and it was in trouble, and they couldn't launch where they were. So they had to go 13 miles up the road. I mean, saying 13 miles 120 years ago when it was a couple of tons. And it's basically, I think it's uphill and one of the wheels broke and they had to replace it on the way. And it took them all night. I think it took them like 11 hours or something to do it. It was, pretty mighty effort. So, okay. I kind of know what we're talking about.
Stick to what the marshal's asked you to do and have a great day.
Nervous?
Here we go, we're off.
I curse the squally weather, a vessel in distress. But we cannot launch from Lynmouth, there's a gale in from the west. So not to be defeated, Jack has an idea to haul the lifeboat overland and launch at Port Lockyer. 13 miles as hard as hell, 18 men by the wayside fell, 20 haulers tough as rock, with 18 horses pulling on, pushing on through to Port Lock. Call every able body and every stable horse, united for a moment in a greater common cause. Now onward through the squally, there is no turning home, with tired arms and heavy legs all soaking to the bone. 13 miles as hard as hell, 18 men by the wayside fell, 20 haulers tough as rock, with 18 horses pulling on, pushing on through to Port Lock. Dig deep, then dig again, friends. We'll find the strength and will to keep Louisa rolling up Countersbury Hill. All 10 ton and 10 metre, a size you can't ignore. It must have been a sight to see her sail upon the moor. 13 miles as hard as hell, 18 men by the wayside fell, 20 haulers tough as rock, with 18 horses pulling on, pushing on through to Port Lock. Down with wall and gate post to make way for the load, and with pick and shovel we'll widen out the road. Miss Marlowe in her cottage could not believe her eyes. A lifeboat in a garden, well, it came as some surprise. 13 miles as hard as hell, 18 men by the wayside fell, 20 haulers tough as rock, with 18 horses pulling on, pushing on through to Port Lock. At last we made the weir, Louisa hit the waves, freed the forest hall and all, her 18 lives were saved. Well, we recall it proudly when a storm does blow and roar, the story of Louisa and the night she sailed the moor. 13 miles as hard as hell, 18 men by the wayside fell, 20 haulers tough as rock, with 18 horses pulling on, pushing on. 13 miles as hard as hell, 18 men by the wayside fell, 20 haulers tough as rock, with 18 horses pulling on, pushing on through to Port Lock.
Yeah, that's good. $18.99. That's excellent. I like that. It's a song about something that's true that's happened. especially with the lifeboats as well. They need all the publicity that they can get, all the good publicity, continue their course. So we hear about them a lot on the water, but when they're struggling on land like that, chipping away the path and everything, moving stuff out the way so they had to get through, man, that's an effort. That is an effort. Obviously, it looked, pretty easy then, it's actually got proper wheels and everybody's having a bit of a dram on the way through, but there's serious, story behind that. And good thing is all the men on the boat were saved at the end. So that was excellent. Skinny Lister, that is that kind of punk shanty genre that we got introduced with the Longest Johns. They were fantastic. That was a great song. And I'm glad to see everybody kind of get involved there as well too. So bring a little bit more publicity to the lifeboats in Britain. So they definitely need it, definitely deserve it too. So let me know if you enjoyed that one. Thank you very much. Very descriptive. You could follow along with the story. If you don't know the story, check it out. It is quite a great story. To hear what they actually did, widening the path and everything else and fixing wheels and, all through the night as well. It's a pretty damn good effort. So let me know if you enjoyed it, guys. Thank you very much for joining us. Make sure you stay safe, and I'll definitely see you in the next reaction video. Oh, you're still here? You want more content? Why don't you check out my Patreon down here? You'll get plenty more content and some exclusive videos over there too. If not, why not check out this one over here?